Yeah, just with the chat. Okay. Today, we're doing this. Let's have a look. Okay, we got pretty much everything. It's White Knuckle. What the shit? How do you start these things again? Okay. Hi everyone. I guess I could do a little bit of it here first so I could edit it out to YouTube. Today I'm playing White Knuckle, the Nest. This is the Nest update, but the White Knuckle is the game. This is just like the most recent content drop. I have been playing this in the background for a while, for about 30 hours almost, 26 and a half. And I'm still not that great at the game, but my pacing has picked up a little bit. When I was like starting this, I was just like going handle to handle, but as you can see, I played this just a smidge. I've gotten as far as the Abyss, and then I think at one point I did actually reach the Hanging Gardens, but I've never quite been able to beat that part of the game yet. I'm pretty good at getting through the substructure though. Let's look at the campaign. I have most of this. Is my score. These are all my stats. I have 81 deaths. Some of it, I think about 20 of those are just restarts. And yeah, here's like miscellaneous stats. Crimes committed. Does that mean using a? Oh no! That's whenever you crush a grub. That's devastating. Have most of the trinkets unlocked. There's a lot of interesting effects. There's like a gold nugget that you can take that just gives you money. Common buddy slows the game down when you're in your inventory. And then there's moon rocks, which makes you slightly lighter. Oh, that's actually worse for your scar. Oh well. Yeah, let's get into it. I just need to make sure that my stream is actually running, because I am having trouble with my VPN basically dropping tunnel every fucking time I try to access a website. Right, let's get here. So like, when you first start the game, you're like, oh, look at this. This is interesting. So all these handholds, I can go and do this, like climb up and be quite gradual. Like very gradually get myself out of the areas.
Humidity levels rising. Source: a failure in local superduct recirculation fan. Repairs requested.
Thank you, Saps. Thank you. The announcer's name is Saps, and it's recorded by one of the developers called Holly, I think. Yeah, so the first maybe couple of hours of gameplay that you're going through the game kind of look like this, where you're just sort of footless in your way through the place. That's not what that means, but yeah, and then you get to a point, and then you start oh fuck. What is this? Why is the box nailed to the floor, Jay? It's a good question, Jay. Why is the box nailed to the floor? So glad I caught that instead of the brick. I'm going to... Thank God that worked. Very quickly pick my nose. Give me a second. I need to get the angle on this right, otherwise it's gonna bounce. Oh! I've never seen this secret before. The floppy disk acts as save, and the bottle is a bottle of painkillers, which kind of just gives you infinite stamina for a little bit, basically. So your first couple hours, a White Knuckle might be kind of slow at first, and then you get to a point where you're confident about your trajectory and how the weight works. You can just kind of do things like this, like grabbing onto the barnacles and jumping all over the place. Look, it's a grub! Look what happens if I put them on the ground. Hi! Oh, you're so cute. Who would want to murder you? Oh, that's excellent. You can drop that now, I don't need that. Once you pick up a little bit of confidence, you start flying around the place. So, Day, where have we done? It's been... Oh fuck! It's been a while since I've done recordings. Or like, just streaming in general, I guess. I have been hard at work. What the fuck? Oh, this is new. That's why I don't remember that room, because I never interacted with it. Those barnacles are a guaranteed spawn, and pretty much every time I just grab them and do that. I have been struggling to get my diet under control. I've discovered the joys of lightly sauteing spinach, basically for breakfast almost every day. Popeye's had it right, dude. If you eat spinach, you don't have to worry about a thing. You can become the buffest motherfucker on the planet and just take everyone on, basically. Let's see. Right, we've reached our break room. We have a couple of things. Ooh, goodbye, bro. Slap that bitch in there. Perk machine. There we go. We got friends upstairs. This spawns a box every couple of rooms. Bulletproof. These are not interesting. Employee motivator. Climbing speed sounds great. This also changes the speed of everything. Fuck it, we'll do it. So, I haven't shown it yet, but there's like a mass that's following us. Also, these hands, these little PD paws that you see, they're not the default. That's a cosmetic that I have downloaded because I'm trash. Did I? Is there an explosive? There is. How about more? Give it to me. Oh. I did get one! Oh, beautiful. Well, I got one ammo for that. And I also got another bar. I don't know what this app is saying, I wasn't listening. But with the power of technology and captions, we can actually hear. Understand what you're saying. Fuck. What do I do with those? I think it's this way? Also, these grab you and pull you out. Oh god. If I touch this while it's going, I'm going to die. I have made it out. Oh! Bellissimo. They also kind of make... There's the grumbly sounds, but they make like a weird musical hum. Kind of shit. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go here and do that. Oh god. Is there a thing down there? There is. Can I do this? Yeah, I can do this. And that was not enough.
Emergency. Security breach.
You might be able to hear the mass in a second.
All personnel advised to seek shelter.
Was that enough? Enough to get up here. Oh god. But what to talk about? We are going to be watching. Some of my friends are going to be watching the Backrooms movie. I'm quite excited about that. Oh god. I'm not fully confident in this game, so like evolving into back cheddar is not really a fully realized ambition for me just quite yet. Oh god. Do we go up from here? Do I have anything that can... How heavy am I? Sufficiently light. Oh god. Get in my face. What else have I been watching lately? I'm trying to remember. I did watch something in private because I can get a date night going. It's escaped my mind, however. And things up. Shit. Slightly stressful game. Mildly less so once you get the hang of things. In fact, I would even say like maybe early into the game, it's slightly less stressful because you're like moving around at an even pace. Oh wow. Now, something, if you unlock the recycler, you've seen me putting these roaches in the machine here, but you can actually put them in the recycler anymore.
No leaks detected.
No leaks detected. Also, one of the unlocks for the sector, you can unlock this ladder, which makes it easier to come up here. If I bring that paper down here, I can actually get some money through it. Let me read it for you. Remove as many Lambda 0331 larvae as possible before the quarantine is initiated. God help us if we screw this up and the pact is broken. We don't need another... Don't want another hap to fall. Not now, there's so little left as is. God bless. So we have this, we have that, we have that. Oh, my little babies! Can I secure you? I already have 2 of them. For good luck. May they be immortal, Ashala. Guess I can. That's like barely okay, so we've got 4 of these. There is a reason, there's a logic to this. I am trying to get as many as I can to give to a creature in the mother of these supposed larvae. Supposed. Look at the little cockroaches. I just walked over one that was normal looking. There is actually normal cockroaches in addition to the... Like, there's the gold ones that are worth like a single credit. And then there's the silver ones which are worth like 5. And then I think there's ruby ones if you get far enough into the nest. Yo. Look at this. So that's actually worth 4. Interesting. I still have a bomb rebar. I could get another one. There's no way I could get the both of these at the same time, but I can possibly get an extra larva. I think... No, okay, it just brought those instead. If there was more larvae in there, they died. Sometimes if you throw a bomb rebar, it will give you whatever's in there and it will choose like 2 between the 3 options. Or it will roll twice for both spawns. You can get the same one twice. Let's see. Is that right? let's see what our perk is. We've reached Interlude, which is like the second break room. Rabbit DNA is incredible. You're getting that. Let me show you what it does. It gives you sort of like an indication. Oh, okay, so it only does it again if you stand up. That's how many credits that we've had. Depending on how many roaches you have in your inventory, or that you've banked, we have the number of roaches that we have, which is available as currency, and then when you die, that gets turned in as facility credits. You can get an upgrade here that gives you like a starter loan, which means that you will take out of your facility credits, and it will give you that many roaches to start with. Here we can do a withdrawal, and we can get our money's worth twice over by recycling them. Absolutely wonderful invention. Very family friendly. So we have this. I am curious to see what's on these, because sometimes if you find these out in the wild, they have information on them. These ones are always blank. But yeah, okay, we've got 30 credits. There was a bomb rebar, and then there was like a eye. These teleport you. And there is one place I would like to visit using the power of teleportation. I have never managed to get that right. That's our first death. I think because I hesitated instead of just actually doing it. Maybe if I go up to the to the middle, because you know there's a shortcut in the middle of there that or if I jumped up, maybe that would want it. That shortcut's really difficult to get though, consistently at least. Here we've started the how do you say it? What is the word for it? The terrain is different now. I think there is certain aspects of the game only really unlock depending on how many times you've died. Or certain upgrades that you've gotten, but I think it's primarily based on the amount of times that you died. This is definitely a sphincter pressure of an experience at some points. If you'll pardon the expression. Oh, that popped immediately as soon as I even tried to grab. So I'm kind of running out of stamina. So I don't really need to pick these up. There is a few upgrades that are available to me. I think after like the fourth, maybe like the third terminal I get to, I'll have a couple more upgrades. There is the silos, the deep storage silos that we're in at the moment. After this, there's usually either the waste heap or the pipe organ that you get access to, or you have to like get through. So that's like 2 regions.
Environmental control systems in habitation level 3 offline. Temperature fluctuations expected.
Ooh, here's a lemon roach. Eat this for a slight boost. I think it basically functions like a ration bar. Maybe I should have done this with a fresh start. Do I want the grub? Oh, obviously I want the grub. Do I have the bomb rebar? Hidden enthusiast. That means I can't do a skip later, but that's fine. So we've got these. Oh, you can't even pick it up now. Wow. Pit Enthusiast is a really nice thing. You jump like a rocket when you use one of those. You like grab onto them, jump up, you go like a mile. You're always supposed to come this way. Oh. Sorry, maybe y'all been watching. You can also grab besides it. Oh god, is that a grub? That is a grub! Hello, I'm gonna call you Samantha. I don't normally watch a lot of movies. I have been making my way through the One Piece version of One Piece. It's like a... Oh shit. How did... Okay, I guess. I should have been able to make that, I think. No? What is that? Oh, what am I doing? I have Pit Enthusiast, I can just do those. So even with it being here, like, you jump so much. I would say, okay, here's something I can talk about. One Piece anime. There's a lot of back and forth about the pacing. I think people... It's a very heated debate in the subreddit, but I think it's mostly coming from a place of like people get sick of other individuals just coming there to kind of like bitch about it, which is understandable, honestly. Koei also has a very particular way of doing adaptations where they'll like cycle through a single like 75% of a chapter for an entire episode, and that creates a lot of pacing issues. They'll do shit like characters are breathing while watching the action. You better get the fuck out of here. Oh, it's never right. I remember if you want to watch One Piece, it's kind of got a similar thing going on to like Dragon Ball. Not so specifically Dragon Ball Z. The first like 130 episodes of One Piece are really interesting, I would say, and then you notice right about as the third mainline character gets introduced, technically the second to join the crew, but the third mainline character, does he actually get introduced before the other? Usopp? David the Long Nose? Oh, I should recycle some stuff. Let me go up here and grab this guy first. I remember when he visits Usopp's village, right after that is when stuff starts dragging around, because you'll get parts where there's like a fight going on, and then the characters are just like kind of like talking to each other, and that'll take up about 4 minutes of screen time whilst there's a couple of hits happening back and forth, and then someone starts shouting and it gets emotional and they're like trying to make a point out of something that's not interesting a lot of the time, to be honest with you. I enjoy watching the show for the most part, but the pacing issues definitely fixed a lot by the One Pace ban edit. 1, 2, 3, we have 4, we could get 6, assuming I make it to the last, which is never a guarantee. Perks and upgrades, yes, we want to do that. Portable bank or anomalous bombs. I have literally 0, so I'm going to take velocity faster. My hands! My precious hands! I don't know what that was doing in my inventory or in my pocket. That's fine. Oh, right. Like, maybe I could have
Warning.
opened it on top of the recycler. I don't know.
Avoid elevated areas until further notice.
There's like the main villain for Usopp's introduction has like this technique that kind of gets elaborated on way further into the story, but hello. I think the issue is largely just the way that the animation studio chooses to adapt the chapters. That's a great plot. That's a large point. And then we do, but it's like a popular editing technique is that they basically sometimes you'll get like the same 6 frames of animation in a fight that just lasts like literally 40 seconds. The instant I'm thinking about is when Caesar is slashing away at Luffy on Vegapunk Island. Punk Hazard. That's what it's called. Did I miss a... I feel like I missed a secret here. Well, it's gone now. Sometimes you can get a secret room that has a bunch of stuff in it. Sometimes you can also get the roach. You take that little shortcut that I took is almost guaranteed to have it has like a very high chance of having a breeder in there. Oh my goodness. What is that? Mass? No, I think I'm just hallucinating. Oh goodness. Shit. Look at the stuff y'all been watching. It's like the second time I've asked that.
High concentrations of foreign spores detected in subtank 51.
Okay, I've somehow escaped the wrath.
Biohazard watch.
Biohazard. Can I leave? Thank you. We run into the same issue. So yeah, there's like there's a 40-second clip of the same 3 frames whilst they're just kind of like taunting each other Tekken style, and yeah, obviously that's not very interesting on a binge watching experience. I think it frames itself as a model. The show is very friendly to kind of like a weekly release, admittedly with a stable release schedule. The 5 minutes of recap, very bad as an extended watching experience, but you're kind of guaranteed that anyone who just drops in to watch the show on a random given a day is never likely to be out of the loop. Thank you so much. This is my least favorite map in existence. I actively despise this battle set. Can you tell why? Shit. Heard in the threads. In an episode, you'll have like 6 minutes to recap. I'm kind of running out of steam on this topic because I'm not that deeply invested, but I'm struggling to figure out where to take it. Like I kind of want to turn it into something productive. I'm not sure I can. Oh, I don't know if that came through on the microphone. You get a chance to hear the wildlife in the local area from time to time.
High pressure buildup poses sudden risk of pipe rupture.
Pipe rupture. We made it! This is the interlude. Oh. We've made it to the elevator. Did I get? Yeah, I did get to. And there is a secret here. Can I? No, I have to do it like this. Please, for the love of God, let me up. It has started. We gotta get a move on. If you do, I think it's a roach run. There's a bazaar that spawns up on the other side of the map there. I gotta get this out of the tree so I can live around easier. We have Pit Enthusiast, right? But I want one of these. Would I recommend the show to someone? I'd say yes. What I was trying to get at, the first like 130 episodes have a similar thing to Dragon Ball Z going on, where it's like, it's fairly grounded, the characters are interesting, someone's getting introduced every few minutes. Did I get it? I did. Oh, it's the beautiful 2-jump. Half the time I end up slightly further down. So we can do the monkey bars. I would rather die. We can just do this much easier. Then this dude shows up and then he starts like teleporting all over the place while slashing. So what's going on here?
Please enjoy your
I'm of the opinion it's fairly nice. I'm not sure if the quality is the same. Almost every yellow. Airlock seals mechanisms must be engaged.
Please contact your local control room specialist.
Your local control room specialist has not been found.
Control specialist is missing. Contacting administrator.
Get a freebie over here.
Administrator is missing. Contacting emergency worker protection crews.
That
Error.
was difficult.
Detected. Engage.
I think I'm gonna have to use another one.
Alert. Airlock seal is priming.
I am going to use another one because we've got 2 more in the inventory.
To return to the emergency personnel.
Please, hurry. What I should do? Well, no, because you use it when you go over. I just need to be quicker about it in the inventory. Jumping back over. Yeah. Before the time skip, it's fairly interesting. The Reddit is always talked about like the quality is definitely better in the manga, and I would say that's true. I haven't read the manga personally. Like binge watching. Oh god, we're making all the sounds today. I've been binge watching the anime, the edited version, so that I don't have to sit for 40 seconds of the same shit happening. Let me out! Show off a secret here. Do I have? Is there a? I can't use the pit. I can't use the rebar, and I don't have the pit. I actually can't show off the secret unforge. Maybe if I find one here, there's a rebar there. Overall, there's a part in the story in the middle where there's like a time skip, and then the characters all change outfits and get new characterizations and that sort of thing. I would say it's moderately less interesting after that point, but I think that's largely down to the animation practices that the studio does in their adaptation gets really stagnant after a while.
Present identification and security checkpoints within administrative corridors. Failure to comply could
What is
result
our
in deactivation of credentials.
Rabbit DNA, hell yeah. It's gonna make it so easy to get through the abyss. We have this. I should probably recycle some stuff just so I have some more cash. Might find something interesting. None of this interests me. We have grub. We could theoretically get something just in there. We've got the moon rocks over there. I don't even know they're even all good. This, one of the most infamous parts of the game. So we're gonna put this in our inventory. Keep like here. Oh, we're hallucinating again. What was that? Hello? Yeah? Is that because I got the rabbit DNA? Maybe? Who knows? Lots of quirky little stuff happening like that. I don't have painkillers. Do I? No. We have a ration. Probably use that. Does that make me? It makes me lighter. Yeah, fuck it. Get a little bit more confident with my jumps. No.
Space usage is monitored. Unauthorized gatherings or discussions will be flagged by some alert. Substructure emergency
laws locking in just a little bit for this part of the game. Oh yes. He's not out yet. Still got some time. This is one of the most nerve-wracking points in the whole game, I would say. Hello, T. Goodbye, T. I can't do that part. Get up here. We're literally right on top of their spawn point. There was a snack over here somewhere that I should have eaten when I had the chance. Oh goodness. You can tell I don't really like interacting with them much. You can do that basically as many times as you have flares. This tile site also has a lot of unique things to it. Usually there's like a garage door that's opened up slightly and you can go get like a guaranteed needle spawn. Ooh, pippin. Me? What was that? That was rabbit DNA kicking in. I actually forgot I had that. One nice thing, he cannot reach you inside shortcuts. So no panicking. he's actually outside there. He's on that part because the pathing doesn't allow him to reach outside. Even though we've got all these spooky hands on the screen. We can sort of chill out a little bit. Whoa. Yeah, like full leaning territory. Oh fuck. Well, I'm glad that was there, because otherwise I would have slid down. There's... Oh no! There are like handholds every once in a while. I'm gonna eat this because I don't want to deal with that. And we are at our exit. Fabulous. Oh god. I had thought about doing, actually, that would be a lie. After the fact, I thought about doing an introduction series to this. This is just kind of me, like, I'm recording and going as I do. Seismic activity, live blurs offline. No, I don't have enough. Can I get them? Yes, I absolutely can. There's more than enough here. Well, assuming any of them spawn in as cash. That's not enough. Usually there's a lot of roaches that spawn in here. We might get lucky and get a couple of silvers. Not so far, we have enough for one. Fall damage is really forgiving in this game. You can fall basically like 20 feet before you start even take damage. My little baby. That one is slightly lighter. So what can we do here? I can show you the quick way of getting up, which is basically to squish one of the crops, which gives you like an adhesive buff. But we're not going to do that. We are going to take the long way out. Now the intended way, you sort of rotate the crane and you go that way. Most of the time I come here, I end up doing, oh god, not that though. I end up coming up here and going up the chimney route. Yeah. Where is the, I think it's over here, yeah. And here we got our introduction to yellow handholds. Can you guess the difference between yellows and reds? If you guess the fact that the yellow ones are temporary, you'd be right. So we have to grab onto one of these and then successfully make our way over there within about 3 seconds each. The lowest grabbable point of that thing is there. Wish me luck. Very nerve-wracking, isn't it? Shit, well, there it goes. And there goes the third one. So, we're not fucked yet. There we go. Always keep a spare in your pocket. I don't have anything for this, though. Yeah. Also, the wind gets really loud. Wonder why that is. Gosh, AC outtake. Oh, am I supposed to fucking do that? I don't think that's possible. Okay. I would say, for me... Well, okay, there goes that, I guess. I was going to use that, but I double-clicked instead of putting it in my inventory. This area is like my least favorite, because it's so... The whole time that you've been playing the game, you've got a ground underneath. You're never more than like 16 feet away from a surface. Do not listen to the voices you may hear on here. But here, you're just kind of like in the expanse, and it's so I have a little bit of agoraphobia. I especially don't trust concrete structures. When I was a kid, I would go up like literally 30 feet, maybe 50 feet. Do you ever see the really tall concrete apartment blocks that they have in parts of Europe and like Russia, where it's basically just like a square a cube made out of concrete, and you've got like apartment residences inside over, I think you've got like a ground floor and then you've got 3 levels on top of that. Each of them have 2 levels, so it's technically like the bottom floor are bungalows, so you got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stories. So I would be afraid to go up those in the apartment building, but I would climb a tree, no problem, because you got that is not what I meant to do. You have branches underneath you. If you fall, it's like 3 feet. Also, I'm a kid and I weigh like, what is it, 30 kilos at most. So I'm good to go. Yeah, I was absolutely terrified of the stairwells because I was like, this is a solid concrete block that I don't have any faith in the structural integrity of. It could crumble underneath me at any moment and I would have no recourse. Hello, Delta Dan.
Lab equipment
Adding some
cross-contamination
collection.
risk is elevated. Clean all instruments thoroughly between experiments.
If you are playing the game for the first time, you'll want to come over here. I suppose I can show you. You want to jump up here, because this unlocked a shortcut earlier on in the game. You might have seen the vent in the first like 30 seconds of the first level. Where is the branches are resin. Is it here? No, these are just like random doors. You can't even grab the handles, they're gone. Demian! Hello. Bye. So you'll come over here. There's only one file on this terminal. There's a rant basically complaining about strikes about ration cuts. And then you get code here. This is unique to every save file, so this will be different on yours, the 5996s. Unless you get an astronomically high low chance of it will not be the same, basically. But that unlocks the shortcut at the absolute beginning of the game in the first room before you go through the door. And if you get to the interlude with like kind of like the hangar where the big airlock comes down, you enter it there, it'll do an unlock that's slightly above the elevator shaft. Can I move this? No, but I can pick it up anyway. And that goes through a garbage chute, which is very high octane experience, but quite short. I think it's only 2 rooms. I'm starting to get heavy. Let's remember I have a secret weapon. I'm getting extraordinarily heavy. I think I can do this. Oh, actually. And then I don't actually need this anymore. If I had a recycler, I would use it, but just do this instead. Leave it here. Let me add.
Unstable resonance fields in the test chamber 4. Deep substructure should contain a failure. Structural integrity 25%.
And it's spaced out there. Oh god, it's my least favorite level. There's also Oh, I don't like that at all. That's the intended direction that we're going. Oh god! Everybody uses useless. That's a radio. Hello? Oh, interesting. Oh, fuck! So we just gotta hang on here for about 15 seconds. Goodness me. Well, that's annoying. You can kind of hear them on the sidelines. I don't know whether to go. I don't think I want to go this way. Go this way instead. Or do I want to go this way? Did I come in through this one? Okay. So, if you look at them, I think they go back to their spawn. Sorry that I didn't talk so much. I was concentrating and locked in for a second. I really didn't want to lose progress here. Let me out. There's a lot of unique rooms in this game. So, it really helps to keep the game feeling fresh. It never really feels stagnant. You're always having a slightly unique combination of sequenced events. What the hell is this? Benny came back today with a pair of shears. They're big and they got blood on them.
Delta 3 has been located on exterior wall sensors.
Yeah? Excuse you. We immediately reported the shears to Dr. Nicholson, and he confirmed they were a missing anomalous object. A couple months back, some researchers went missing while working on them. Helen was her name, I think. I don't know what happened to her, but I bet a week's ration, that's her blood. It's getting creative with the directions it's coming from. Christ, I got them coming from both angles. Enough. My ship sails. Shit.
Emergency. Delta 3's location has been lost. Last detected position. Interstructure transit line. Sector 5.
Can I do this? Well, I can just leave as well. It would be nice if these were at all hostile to the other denizens, but it's kind of just purely you that they're focused on. Okay. What? Is this new? Can we go through here? I don't think so. Just go up here instead. Ooh, we got this. The lighting's changed slightly. Oh, we're in the low gravity Delta Labs. Oh goodness. which is fine because we have rabbit DNA and we can just jump all over the place. Not a lot of turrets in here. I had like 3 of them spawn in last time, or the first time I saw this room. I wonder what would happen if you brought the radio here. I feel like it would be definitely a struggle because you can't really pocket it and it's doing damage. Just something to think about. What was that? Stuff's just happening, man. Oh, I hate this. You don't have to worry about it. We might have to worry about it. For God's sake, I tried to grab it and he just refused. What I should have done is rotate it around the block. That's fine, we can go one more. I'll probably head it, because it's easy to release. Mostly away from the old about One Piece. Spawn rebar. They can give me quite a few things, doesn't they? Shit. I want my rabbit DNA. I can't long jump anymore. Oh god, that took it out of me. It's best not to get too attached to runs though, because you can and will end up dying to bullshit. It's got like the Dark Soul factor. Some shit always be happening. What is the point of this? Oh, there's pittance. I thought that was a laser. Is it this one? Oh, no drugs this time. Sad days. Are they maybe over on the other side? Yeah. I recognize this tile. Please let me in, I'm begging you. It's 5 minutes with my child. So I would try to get a hammer in my pocket instead of grabbing onto the ledge. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I like to check the pockets here. Sometimes food spawns in, and you'll also get this, which is almost guaranteed vendor. We have a flare gun. I'll take a rebar. I think one of them spawns in on this tile sometimes. Yeah, it spawns right there.
Stress fractures identified in training chamber 5 scaffolding. Avoid upper platforms until repairs are completed.
Then you come over here and you probably do a whole song and dance with this crap in the storage container. It's like falling into the middle of the causeway. Oh goodness. That is a grub. We're gonna call you Sally. Some shit. Hello. Yeah, I don't mind checking these. I think they just hang out in the vendors if you deposit them. Or at least so we like to imagine. Definitely not crushed and recycled like they are in the recycler. The recycler is an unlock that you get. Okay, I looked down for like a femtosecond and there was crap on my leg. Or aspen bedding. I'm rescuing a pigeon at the moment. Oh, that was lucky. Oh, you've gone under the floorboards. Thank you. I was walking home from visiting a tea shop where we stopped, and I saw this woman gently trying to pick up this limping pigeon which had been attacked by a seagull. So I'm just basically looking after it while the gash in its leg heals. Have to take out of this cage daily to rub aloe vera on it. Which is the closest thing I have to like medical grade, sort of like continuous sanitizer. I did put a dressing on it, but it kept packing off, so it's like decides to scout over now anyway. It seems to be doing well. It's in high spirits. The leg is looking a little bit infected, so I'll probably have to keep it in for a couple of weeks. I haven't. It's been like 2 days already. Oh, pit enthusiast again? How interesting. Only climbing stresses me the fuck out. I actually don't like it, because the difference is so stark that it feels like I go too fast for any of my muscle memory to work. Oh god, here's a stress. Whole experience. Shit! We got it. It's all good. It's all good. My bad. Sorry for swearing. Or more sorry for shouting, really. I like to mostly be calm when I do these videos, but obviously slightly stressful experience. What is the point of that? I can't mess around too long in here, so I do want to figure out what's like in here. Is this a secret room? Yeah? Ah, this is not a secret room. That's fine. This one? Surprised we haven't seen the mask yet. That one said leave me alone, but this one... Is it this one? Yeah, it's the closest. It has more stuff in it, I guess. Yeah, we can pick these up. These are like crack pills now. That goes down the way. I wonder if that was actually the same plan. Whoa, random dude. What is in here? That is the shortcut that we just skipped. That's the bottom one in that area. Oh god, let me out. I have been crushed to death by the doors closing in on me before. It is maybe like a 1 in 30 chance, but it does happen. As far as I know, I don't remember any... Oh, fuck. Well, okay, well, I guess we're going the other way then. Let's find out. Are there any secrets here? If this was hard mode, I'd actually just be dead, because it would already be covering the ground. Oh, there's a pit in the road.
Quality in common area 4, within acceptable limits. Ventilation systems stable.
Is there another one here? Yo. Should I grab onto the ledge there? You can't grab the lights. Very easy, actually. I don't think there's a way out of here without using pittons. But oh. Our faith has been rewarded by interior. Well, I guess they are technically, literally just identical. You get the spin ones, they like dig in automatically, but if you have pit and enthusiast, you just use the will of God to sort of telekinetically shove them in. Alright, this is probably gonna be my last run. If we die after this point, I will be calling it there. I might swap to the side of the rest of the game. I'm gonna be careful about cars all over these days. This is where we're right? Only 2. Arabica. That'd be a funny thing to name someone after coffee. Or is Arabica a place? My ignorance is shown here. You know, in the long, beautiful lifetime that I've lived thus far, there is only so many things that you can sort of learn at once and also be interested in. I was hoping we would get an eye spawn, apparently not. Yeah. What did we get? We get. Oh my god, we got a needle. Oh, yeah. Needles make you faster. Painkillers give you infinite stamina. Oh, muscle relaxants. What do I have so far? Hidden enthusiast. That actually might be really good. So, but you might think by default, if you do this, it basically like heals up your hand. But with so, when I was playing this game, I thought that it actually did this by default. But no, specifically this perk makes it so that your hands will relax if you flick them a bunch without grabbing onto anything. And if you do it a bunch more times, you'll see this. You get like a 10% climb speed buff that decays over, I think, like 8 seconds. If I have a pitted, if I have 5 of them, I think it's possible for me to show off the secret. It would be easier if I had not recycled one so carelessly. But theoretically, it's possible. Let's try this.
Severe elevator malfunction detected. Avoid elevators until further notice. Emergency evacuation route through drainage system has been opened.
And we found secret. Oh, that's so easy. My heart's pumping. So, you might be thinking, oh, but the mass was right there. If you make it up here, the mass will temporarily despawn. It'll be much lower down than before. I think it's so that hard mode doesn't rubber band it up to immediately kill you. Okay, so I have 3 of these each. As soon as we drop down, I'm gonna use one of them. Here is the garbage chute. Fuck it, why not show it off? So if you get that code that I showed off earlier, and you pop it in that terminal right there. Hello. Didn't get my hand back. You get to go into this area. Oh, we've stood up. Your sense of time and space disturbs. Oh, I hate this. This is happening. And here we are in hell. Don't have any mobility option. So this is probably a bad pull, but as far as I know, the area doesn't have a timer running on it, so we're good to go as long as we don't fall all the way down. Just gonna grab a ride up here. Don't mind me. How far does this go? Oh, whoa. Game's like trying to throw trash at me specifically. Did I make her? Yes, easily. What the hell am I grabbing? Shit. Exclamation point. Ah, I missed it. I missed it. Oh, I didn't miss much. I'm fine. I'm fine. But I have never climbed this room before. This is an entirely new experience for me. Don't get fed into the grinder. And we're good to go. Oh, hello. There's a bug here. Did I get... Yes. What do we... Wait for something. Oh, the Vash was coming after us. Well, that was the garbage chute. I'm sorry, wait, I'm not all that good at the game yet, so I still haven't made it to the nest or through the abyss. But yeah, I'm like sweating now, stress sweating. Well, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you later. This is White Knuckle. It's available on the Steam store. We've just dropped the Nest update. Unfortunately, I can't show the new content because I need to get into the game. But it's very exciting. Definitely a thriller. You have the mask coming after you. It's like a high octane stress experience. Definitely well worth the money. Let me go see how much it actually costs for that. It is how much is it? It is 20% off at the moment, which ends on the 9th of July, so if you're watching after that, SOL. It is roughly like $13, or 10 quid if you're British. Sorry, the words of the slur in my mind, I couldn't remember what it was. Thank you all for watching, and then I'll see you next time.